Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call a meeting to order. We're obviously missing a member tonight. Mrs. Reach is feeling under the weather and was unable to make it. Please rise for a salute to the flag, followed by a moment of silence for Anna Palini, the mother of Maria Shema, retiree Stephen Buchter, and retiree Karen Kirch.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 4, communications to the board. Communications were received from B. Tolte and S&K Russo. I'll turn it over to Mr. McNamara for the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. Greco. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Unfortunately, we begin the meeting tonight on a somber note. We lost an outstanding member of our school community this week. Karen Kirch was an elementary teacher at Wantagh Elementary School. She taught both fourth grade and the last several years kindergarten with us, and unfortunately passed on Sunday morning. Karen was a recent retiree. She retired just several years ago. She was just an outstanding educator that was beloved in this community. She was the type of teacher that you never forgot once you had. She was just such a strong advocate for her kids in her classroom, tremendous colleague to all the entire staff over at Wantagh Elementary, and she just left a huge mark on this community. And she will be greatly missed. So we extend our sincere condolences to her family during this difficult time, and just wish them all the best during this challenging time for them. All right, switch gears a little bit. We are proud tonight to recognize our Forest Lake community. We last week received some really good news from the New York State School Boards Association. Unsolicited, where we were being recognized with an award called their Champions of Change Award. And the School Boards Association reached out to me and said that they continue, throughout the year, they look for through news feeds and see different things that schools are doing, and they came across a nice program, nice space that we created over at Forest Lake, our sensory room there, and did a little research about it. We're really impressed with what took place, and decided to recognize us with their Champions of Change Award. The representative from NYSBA actually was going to be here in person today, but unfortunately called this morning and was ill, was unable to be here. So they've sent over the nice banner that they've created for us, and I wanted to invite. I know we have a number of members of the Forest Lake community here tonight, so I wanted to invite Mr. Burkup, our Forest Lake principal, and have you tell us a little bit about the initiative and the space, and then I'd love to everyone that was involved that's here tonight to come up to present them with the banner.
All right, so good evening, everyone. Love seeing my bald head up there. Just wish I had a little bit more hair. Thanks. The sensory space came about, and I know I stand here representing Forest Lake, but it really came about from the great members of the faculty that work at Forest Lake. And I know we talk about in elementary schools a lot about the power of yet, but those members of my staff probably know that I believe in the power of yes, and sometimes no is important too. But when you have great ideas coming from people like Ms. Moran and Ms. Bogart, Ms. Fernandez, and they say they want to build a sensory space for the kids, it's hard not to say yes to something like that. And little by little, that's how the sensory space really came about. And as you can see in the photos there, it's just, Ms. Moran said, I think I want to build a rock climbing wall. Okay, yes, why not? And, they thought about the dim lighting there for the kids, for their moods when they come in, and just a space for all of them to be in an inclusive spot for everybody. And that's what this sensory space is. It's a spot for the children to go when they need a place to calm down. It's a spot for, sometimes you'll see some teachers, maybe even some principals there who need to calm down at sometimes. And then just the final great part about it is we dedicated it to one of our former aides who passed away, and now we call it Sarah's Sensory Space. And it's, again, it's a spot for everybody. It's an inclusive space for all, and we're very happy to receive this recognition. But it wouldn't happen without those people here, and also our SEPTA board, too, who donated so much time and effort and thought into planning this space. So I asked Ms. Bogart and Ms. Fernandez and our SEPTA board to come up and accept this with me, this great award. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Berg. Please come on up. Once again, congratulations to our Forest Lake staff on that really nice recognition. I'm going to invite Dr. Widman and Dr. Gazzone up. Another outstanding community event on Sunday with our Wantagh Warrior 5K, our 9/11 Memorial 5K. Just a really, really great community event. It's our second annual. Huge thank you to everyone in the community that came out to support it. Really great cause, and Dr. Widman and Dr. Gazzone continue to do a great job just growing this. And I just wanted them to come up and just share a little bit about the event and just what a great success it was.
Thank you, John. Hello, everybody. Just want to give a big shout out to the community for coming out and supporting this event. We hatched this idea 2 years ago, and with the support of Mr. McNamara and the school board, we were able to get this thing going, and we couldn't ask for a greater situation than what happened over the last 2 years. Everybody seemed to embrace it. We had a large number of people who came out to sponsor us. And in both years, we had over 760 runners come out. Add in all the people who came to witness it and be part of it. We had well over 1,000 people here on the campus on Sunday. And it just was a wonderful, the weather was beautiful. It seemed like a fun time was had by all. We start off with a fun run, and the little tykes get to run around the track once, and they get their names called out for finishing, and they get medals. And it was just a wonderful day, and it wouldn't have been possible without the support that we get from Mr. McNamara and the board here. So we thank them, and we hope that everybody had a grand old time and enjoyed it. And I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Gazzone.
Yep, just jumping on the thank you train. We had a lot of committee members. I'm not going to go by name, but we have a 9/11 committee that did a lot of work in securing things like raffles and sponsors and reaching out to community members to sign up and raise. And it really is a team effort to get something like this off the ground. And to be honest, we couldn't do it without the team. So we really very much thank the team, the community. And again, like we have goals, right? Everything's driven by goals. So for us, last year we gave out $2,500 in scholarships to seniors. This year we're going to give out $3,500 to seniors in scholarships. we're going to again take the juniors down to the 9/11 Memorial and charge them, I think it's like $20 instead of 100 because of this. And then we're also making excellent progress towards creating a memorial on our secondary complex. So, you know, we're hoping we're a year, maybe 2 years out, if we continue with this trajectory of the success of the rates. So, once again, thank you everyone who came out in support, and if you weren't there, I hope to see you there next year. Thank you.
Great, and thank you both for your leadership with that. It really has been just an outstanding event in our community. All right, a couple of things on our agenda, personnel related tonight. First off is congratulations is in order for Iris Klein, our outstanding social worker at Wantagh High School, who has announced that she will be retiring in February. Usually we do our retirement recognition in February. Iris will be leaving us in February, so she just alerted us to that, and it's on our agenda for tonight. So we invited her to the meeting. Iris has served for 20 years at the high school as a social worker and just does an outstanding job there. We were real fortunate when she came to us to have someone that came with a good amount of experience working as social work in a variety of settings and really benefited from that experience. One of the things that everyone should know about Iris is how she is just such a strong champion for our kids and for putting kids and families in connection with resources when they're going through challenging times. She is such a strong advocate for them. And one of the things that I've certainly been most impressed with over the past several years is the outstanding work that she's done with our Twilight students. That was an idea that really came from her and Melissa, and they've run with it, and they have really created a space for students that otherwise wouldn't have been successful in a traditional high school setting. We've now at a point where we've had many students that have gone through that program over the past several years that have graduated with a diploma that wouldn't have had the opportunity to do that otherwise. And that's because of their dedication and their advocacy for those students. And it has just been a pleasure to watch. And not to minimize the tremendous work she does in the high school every day, right? That's her second job. She does just such great work, so well respected by her colleagues and the administrative staff at Wantagh High School. She is smart, intuitive, and just driven and just works so hard. So she is going to be greatly missed. It's going to be, certainly create a tremendous void at Wantagh High School. And I know she's joined by family here tonight. You get her back more now, but at our loss. So we just wish her nothing but the best in her retirement and thank her for her unending dedication to Wantagh High School over the past 20 years. So I have a little plaque for you, Iris, if you wouldn't mind coming up. All right, now one other recognition tonight. We have another off-cycle event, and that's on our agenda tonight is the recognition of Emily Bogart, who is our outstanding school psychologist over at Forest Lake Elementary School. Emily was kind of an off-cycle hire for us. We hired her in the fall, and she's up for tenure this evening. She has done a great job in the 4 years she has been over at Forest Lake, just embedded in the community there, just supporting our kids, supporting our staff, and we really look forward to what the future holds for her. We thank her for her service so far and congratulate her on receiving tenure this evening. So congratulations, Emily. All right, just a couple of things for me, just to update the community on opening of schools. Huge thank you to everyone. Huge effort to each year in preparing for September. We had just a really successful first few days of school, And I just want to thank certainly our PTAs for all the decorations and making such a festive environment for our students as they return, for all of our staff members that worked so hard to prepare for September. Really just was a great start to the school year. We look forward to the great year ahead. We had a busy summer, so I just wanted to provide a few updates for us in terms of some of the work that was done here throughout the summer. We did an extensive amount of capital work. We renovated our high school cafeteria. If you get a chance on your way out tonight, please check it out if you haven't already. The space looks terrific. And you know, completely remodeled. So we thank our facilities department for overseeing that. We renovated all the serving lines at our elementary schools. They look great. We upgraded the kitchen equipment. It was just all things that were long overdue, and all part of our bond project from 2022 that we're finally starting to see come to fruition as we go through the approval process and actually get construction moving. Huge thank you to our Forest Lake staff for their patience throughout the summer. Teachers were very eager to get in and decorate their rooms, and we had to delay them quite a bit as we were finishing the spaces there. We had 16 classrooms that had bathroom replacements done in them, and they were completely gutted and completely renovated. They look outstanding, but with all construction projects, there's always delays and unexpected issues, and we were working really right up until till Labor Day weekend to complete those. So we thank them for their patience as we worked through that. We also did some, and those were some of the external contractors we were working with. We also have a very talented facilities department, and they renovated a few spaces for us as well. We have a new broadcasting class at Wantagh High School, and they created a really outstanding new space for us that we're excited about. We have 20 students in our broadcasting class that will be using that space, and it really came out terrific. We also renovated. We continue to expand our special education program that we're really proud of. Starting many years ago at Mandalay Elementary School, and over the years as that's grown, we now have a full functioning life skills classroom at the high school, and it just looks terrific. Once again, that was our in-house staff that created that space, so we thank them for their efforts. We did a major roof renovation at Wantagh Elementary School. The main section of the building completely renovated. Came out terrific, and just more of our capital work. Over at the middle school, completely repainted. Our main floor, we had our back to school night there last night. That was really well attended, and I know parents had a chance to kind of see that. We also did 15 classrooms where we renovated classroom floors. Really came out terrific. And then the biggest project we did over the summer that people don't really notice, but it's HVAC work. In each classroom, what delivers the heat to the classrooms is a unit ventilator. The unit ventilators in our buildings are original. We had 60-year-old unit ventilators here at the high school that were well due for replacement. So every single one of them in every instructional space was replaced here at the high school and at Wantagh Elementary School. And they'll be delivering heat and cooling to those rooms. We put cooling towers on the roofs, and so all those are going to be much more efficient in terms of the heating and cooling system that we have in place. And then that work continues at our other 3 buildings throughout the year this year. We're doing a handful of classrooms in each of the buildings. It takes about 8 to 10 weeks to do that, and we'll be renovating them and not only doing the HVAC work, but the windows as well. We'll be replacing windows throughout the year at 4 of our buildings, here at the high school, the middle school, and at Forest Lake and Mandalay. So that'll be all done in the evening hours throughout the school year, just so we can continue. Just the scope of those projects are so big, it's just impossible to complete them all in the 8 weeks of the summer. And then one of the spaces that we're working on currently in terms of the planning stages, we have all the SED approvals, but another part of the referendum number 3 that was part of that bond was to renovate our library media center here at the high school. These are just some of the drawings that are in place for that for those spaces, and it'll actually be a combination of our library, as well as room 150, 152, which is right across from the cafeteria, which will kind of now be a joint space that flows together and really create a nice space for our students to collaborate and research. We're really excited about that as well. So that's in the works, and we plan on breaking ground on that project this coming summer in 2026. And then just one other update from me. The board sent out a communication over last week, just in terms of our ongoing mascot fight. Right now, we're operating under a 1-year extension from the State Education Department to maintain our current mascot. The board is waiting the outcome of a federal case that's currently under appeal in the courts, and then also has started a new challenge in the New York State court system to continue the fight to maintain the Warrior name. The feedback that we've certainly received from the community has been to maintain that, and that continues to be what the board continues to pursue, both for to keep the tradition and spirit of that, as well as to continue to maintain keeping costs down. That would be in terms of what would be impacted by that. So we'll continue to update the community as we learn more about both those cases as they proceed through the court systems. And that's it for me. I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Greco. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McNamara. All right, item D, approval of minutes. Do I have a motion? Move. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item E, financials. Do I have a motion?
Move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Item F, F1, approval of personnel items. Do I have a motion?
Move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Item G, contractual and other authorizations. Item G1, increase in adult school meal prices. G2, budget increase. G3, security alarm services. G4, consultant services agreements. And G5, Senko bid. Do I have a motion?
Move.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item G6, transportation contracts. G7, terms of employment. G8, memorandum of understanding. G9, donations. And G10, disposal of obsolete textbooks. Do I have a motion?
Move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the board would like to thank Cherrywood Auto for a donation of $100 for the Wantagh Warrior Memorial 5K Run, and John and Laura Purcell for a $500 donation to the Memorial Run. Justino and Associates, also a $500 Memorial Run donation. The donation from MD Hyperbaric of Manhasset, LLC, of $5,000 for the Wantagh Warrior Memorial 5K Run. A $3,550 donation from the Wantagh Elementary PTA for the Harlem Wizards Entertainment and World Champion BMX rider. And a donation from New York Schools Insurance Reciprocal of $2,181 for uniform cleaning services for the athletic department. And a donation from Tony Domino Coville of $300 for the John Pisani Scholarship Fund. We'd like to thank them all. Item H, unfinished business. There is none. Item I, new business. Approval of committees on special ed and preschool special ed recommendations. And item 2, Board of Education and Superintendent goals. And item 3, policy revisions. Item 4, removal of policies. Do I have a motion?
Move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Item J, we have an addendum. Subject is personnel items. Do we have a motion?
Move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And item K, do I have a motion to adjourn?
motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? All right, now we'll turn it over to our student government, Danny and Nina.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nina Myers.
And my name is Danny Donahue. We are very glad to be back and to start off another successful school year. Back in August, we welcomed the new ninth graders at freshman orientation. They walked around the high school to many stations to hear from their guidance counselors, the principals, and student government members. To familiarize them with the new environment, senior volunteers led tours to give them the ins and outs of the building. Additionally, student government organized a club fair where many of the high school's most popular clubs gathered to introduce and welcome the freshmen to some future extracurriculars they could participate in. At the end of the orientation, everyone got to enjoy some pizza and connect with friends before the official start of the school year.
So far, our fall varsity sport teams have been doing very well and are putting in the hard work to succeed. Most notably, our girls soccer team is 3-1, girls tennis is 3-3, girls volleyball is 1-1, boys volleyball is 3-3, and our football team is undefeated. We can't wait to see the progress of every team throughout the remainder of the season. Tomorrow, the PE Leaders Club will be holding Freshman Field Day, where ninth graders will gather on the turf for a fun day of games and school bonding. They will participate in sneaker races, tug of war, and other activities to build friendships with their peers.
On Friday, September 26th, Nina and I, along with the rest of student government, will be holding our annual pep rally where we announce all varsity teams and their captains, get a live performance from the dance and cheer team, and hear the Wantagh High School band. We additionally announce the top 3 candidates for homecoming king and queen.
With that being said, we are super excited for our homecoming football game this year being held on September 27th. With the theme of seasons, the different classes will compete in their annual float contest as the football team gets ready to play. At the end of homecoming, we will announce the winners who will get a certain amount of points towards the Battle of the Classes, our big class competition that is held at the end of the year. Each class has also been working on decorating their section of the school's showcase to give a little preview of their float themes, which will also count towards Battle of the Classes. Additionally, if you would like to support the senior class, make sure to purchase snacks and drinks from the snack shack at the football game.
Last week, high school students got the opportunity to learn about different universities and speak to their representatives at our college fair. Some of the colleges being represented were Penn State, Binghamton, Vanderbilt, High Point, Charleston, and many more. Each of the college representatives provided students with valuable information about their schools, allowing Wantagh students to make informed decisions about their college choices.
As you can see, the month of September is excitingly hectic. After homecoming, student government plans on hosting a multitude of new engaging events and projects throughout the school year, which we cannot wait to share with you at future board meetings.
Thank you for allowing us to give some insight on what is happening at Wantagh High School, and have a great rest of your night.
Thank you. All right, Forest Lake PTA.
Everyone, my name is Lindsay Vogler, and I'm speaking on behalf of the Forest Lake presidents, PTA presidents, who couldn't be here tonight. I'm going to run through what's happening at Forest Lake. We had our back to school bash on August 27th. Admission was free for all students. Highlights included Grit Ninja obstacle course, All-American burgers, and custom apparel sales. The custom apparel is still an ongoing fundraiser and is available online. The staff back-to-school breakfast was on August 28th. We treated the teachers to a variety of foods, bagels, muffins, snacks, you name it. Our new beautification heads have been hard at work getting our school ready and looking fantastic. A few of their biggest projects so far were mulching, and they power washed the front of the main entrance. We sold our magnetic academic calendars again. They have all the important district dates as well as the 6-day cycle marked on them. They're still available if anyone's interested. We are running for the first time ever our after-school enrichment program. It's taught by Forest Lake teachers. We have various courses which include digital newspaper, coding, theater, sports, art, Disney, Books and Bites, STEAM, and a whole bunch of others. We currently have a fundraiser running at Phil's Pizza, so if you're hungry on the way home, say Forest Lake at the counter, and we get 10% back. This Saturday is our 5th grade car wash. The weather is looking real good, and we're going to be selling Forester magnets and air fresheners. October 7th is Picture Day, and our next PTA meeting is October 8th. October 9th is our Parents' Night Out radio bingo event at Merritt Clubhouse. Very exciting. There's going to be music-themed bingo as well as raffles, and we're looking forward to a fun opportunity to socialize with other parents. Our first book fair of the year is October 16th. It'll be daytime and evening shopping. October 18th is our 2nd annual photo fundraiser. We have a professional photographer come in and do family portraits in the preserve. The pricing is reasonable and the pictures were really beautiful last year. And our photographer is a Wantagh alum, Colleen Hanley. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you guys at the car wash.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mandalay PTA? Nobody? Wantagh L.
Hi, I'm Melissa Hanson from Wantagh Elementary School.
And I'm Amanda Spillane. So we had a couple of fun, really great events just the past couple of weeks. So September 3rd, we did a little pop-up for the Wantagh Wear. It was a huge success, and we're on a great path for the rest of the year. We're starting, hopefully doing a couple of new collabs that will be opening up mid-October for all of Wantagh, so hopefully everyone will see that pop up soon. And then we had our Back to School Festival, so we changed up a little. It was always a movie night. We made it more into a carnival type theme where we had Posh Deli, who's the new deli down. They came and actually did all the grilling for us, which was really nice, and they were amazing to work with. Workshop, we did a little bracelet making theme for all the kids. They came and made some bee bracelets. And then we had a bunch of fun like blow-up games, like the blow-up axe throwing and some basketball and all that. So it was a very, very huge success, and we're really excited about it. So hopefully next year we'll just continue to build on that. And then for Saturday, if anyone needs a car wash, we have our car wash happening. And then after or before your car wash, Connemara Bakery down on Railroad, we are doing a collab with them. So 10% of all sales are going to go to Wantagh LPTA. We have our fundraiser with Miss Chocolate starting on September 22nd. We have our Back to School Family Bingo that is happening on the 25th, which is nice because all siblings can come, even younger siblings, so that'll be a really nice thing for all the families to come. And then we are also doing a collab with Uncle Frank. So on September 28th, which is a Sunday, anyone that comes in and mentions the PTA, we get 10% of those proceeds as well. And then October, we have our 5th grade team night on the 17th. And new for us, which we're really excited about, on the 18th, we're actually going to do a trunk or treat. So this is our first year, and we've been wanting to do this, so we're really, really excited about that. We have our book fair on the 21st. It's going to be an evening-only one from 6 to 9 p.m. And then on the 24th, we are going to be doing our Freaky Friday dance, which all the kids are already very excited for and planning their costumes for. So lots of fun stuff to come, and we're very excited to be, this is our first year doing this, so excited to be part of the team, so thank you for having us.
I also wanted to add, sorry, our beautification committee also, we did the front of our school. They mulched, they planted flowers, made it look really nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 612 Association?
Hi, I'm Sophia Stepanoff. I was last year's president. The current presidents couldn't be here tonight, so I'll just report for them. Over the summer, we sold lawn signs, 4 different kinds, and they were so popular. When we closed them down on Member Hub, people kept complaining, and we had to open it back up. So clearly that was a huge hit and a great fundraiser. So we appreciate everybody who bought lawn signs. On August 22nd, we were at 9th grade orientation, and we served some pizza. For Superintendent's Day, we provided breakfast for all the middle school and high school staff, and that was from Jones Beach Deli. We were also had a tent set up for the 2nd annual 5K run, and we were silver sponsors as well, and we sold some merch that we had there as well. Tomorrow we will be providing pizza for all freshmen for freshman field day this week, Monday and Tuesday, we were here at the high school for picture day both days. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we were at the middle school for picture days as well. And looking ahead, we're looking forward to the Wantagh Spooktacular on October 28th. And that's it for 612. Can I do SEPTA too? I have also WPABC. Okay, so for SEPTA, I'm one of the co-presidents. Again, we were part of the 9K run when we were distinguished sponsors, and we had a membership table, and we were very fortunate that we got some memberships that day. We have been at all 5 schools in our district for curriculum nights, and we've had membership tables at all of those 5 schools. So we appreciate all the schools that had us there, because membership is the best way to raise funds for scholarships and grants and everything that we need. Our first fundraiser will be in October. So every Wednesday in October, Uncle Frank's will be providing, will be donating 10% of their purchases to us. It can be, you can take out as well, because some of us don't, if we have kids, they don't really want to do that. So it's every Wednesday for the month of October. And again, the best way to help SEPTA, become a member. And that's it for SEPTA. Could I do WPABC as well? Okay, so for WPABC, I'm the VP of Membership and Communications. So last Thursday, we had our first hybrid meeting, which is really great. And so you can come in person, or you can just watch it on Zoom. Our marching band, pep band, and kick line performed at the homecoming game on Friday. We supplied water and will continue to do so for all home games. Looking ahead, homecoming and band camp are quickly approaching. We will be serving pizza and snacks to the marching band and kick line. The Newsday Marching Band Festival is October 21st, and we will be providing snacks for the marching band and kick line as well. November 4th, the Fine Arts, WPB, the Fine and, sorry, I'm reading what they wrote in it. The Performing Arts will be having an Islanders game. For band, chorus, and kick line, we'll be performing before the game, which is amazing, and it's a big deal. So we hope you come and cheer us on. And those tickets can also be purchased on our member hub, and you'll see it on all socials. And it's also on the school socials as well. Thank you, and hope you guys had a great summer.
Okay, PTA Council?
Hi, everybody. Hope everybody had a nice summer. Laura Grassi, PTA Council, with Chrissy Rothhop again this year, and Lindsay Vogler is our Vice President. I don't really have much to report. I just want to thank the building principals for letting us set up shop during their back-to-school nights. We were selling our notepads that we have that can be universal district-wide, so parents can fill it out if kids absent, running late. Those are still on sale on our member hub. Those are $6, and they can transcend all schools. Our first PTA Council meeting is October 16th, 7 p.m. at Forest Lake. And then obviously our big fundraiser is in February. We're going to do the staff volleyball game again. Everyone really seemed to love that last year, but we haven't even begun planning that yet, but we'll have more information to come. And that's all I got. Mr. McNamara, you're going to have your car very clean this weekend, right?
Cleanest car on Wantagh on Saturday.
Thank you. Booster Club?
Good evening, board and community. I'm Lisette Montagano, treasurer of the Wantagh Sports Booster Club. So, membership to date is 200 paid members, so we're really happy about that so far. And we've been very active on our social media accounts. It's Wantagh Sports Booster Club, both on Facebook and Instagram, where we're posting our team accolades, like student government told us, the college commitments that are happening, and all of the team game schedules. Feel free to tag us if there's something that you want to share. We also have currently our online store, both for the community and for staff. and that's open until September 30th. We've had successful back-to-school nights in both schools, tiring but successful, along with the Wantagh Middle School orientation. With the Wantagh Wear Apparel, we have some new dialogues, and also informing the parents about what our club is about and the support that we provide the teams and, of course, our student athletes. Our next event is homecoming. Go Warriors. It's on Saturday, September 27th. The flyer did come out today. I saw it on our email. It's a 12 p.m. parade lineup. It's a 2 p.m. varsity game, and we are proud to announce that Mr. Bogatz is our Grand Marshal this year.
Very nice.
Yeah, he really embodies our Wantagh community warrior team spirit, and when he found out, he was so happy, and he told us, some of you I shared at the PTA, that he has announced around 1,690 games. So go Warriors and go Mr. Bogatz. And that's it for Sports Booster, and we will see all of you at homecoming, I hope. Thank you.
Thank you. Foundation? All right. That seems to be all of our groups. Anyone has anything to address the board on? The microphone's open.
Hi, good evening. I guess you all know me well by now. I know I was at the planning meeting and you guys had said you had made no decisions in regards to the lights on the field. And I was just inquiring if anything has transpired since my last inquiry.
If there's nobody else for public comment.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Anything? Nobody?
All right, we'll close our public comment period. Thank you for the inquiry. No change in terms of the status of the lights. We're doing a handful of night games. We have lights that we've rented to do those games, and that'll continue over the next couple of weeks. But no change in anything in terms of field lights. Yep.